Just a few disclaimers before I start. This video is not really meant to teach you how to play Hammer in neutral or anything. It's just meant to show off all of the combos I know. Well, sort of. I had to leave out a few of the recovery combos because the video would be 10 minutes longer if I included all of the follow-ups you could do out of recovery. And I'm sure I've missed like a few things, but this should give you a really good idea of what follow-ups are possible on the weapon, and you will be getting a lot more damage in places that you wouldn't normally get extra damage. Okay, so true combos for Hammer pretty much all come out of Dlight. So you've got Dlight side light, Dlight jump there if you hit it stacked. Then when they're a bit higher health, I think maybe 50 is the cut, no, maybe 7. Dlight jumps there. That's your kill option, your main kill option. And then you've also got Dlight jump, chase, dodge, recovery. Dlight jump, chase, dodge, forward. And then you input the recovery. It's a bit of a weird input, but it's not like Gauntlet's Dlight Nair, granted. It's not as like unforgiving as that. It's actually pretty easy to hit it once you've figured out the timing. So the only combo I really want to talk about out of those four is the Dlight jump, chase, dodge, recovery. Oh shit! What was I saying about hitting it true every time? Okay, it's kind of a weird one. Like it's the highest damage option you can pick out of all of them, and you can hit it in literally every single health. And if you're familiar with the Russian Mafia, you've seen people use it. This is kind of like the beginning of that. But this is kind of good for damage buildup in orange, like, and just kind of maybe to catch your opponent off guard. I'm not really sure, but it's very good if your opponent is on the ledge and you want to send them off stage. For an edge, set up for an edge guard. That's what I mainly use it for in my games. Out of GC Dlight, you have 3 main options. So you've got GC Dlight Nair, falling Nair. Then if you hit the GC Dlight really close to the ground, the falling Nair won't work. I'll try and get it here, but it's pretty close. Okay, it works there, but if you're like literally an inch, yeah, like there, see, it's gonna mess up and you'll get an end light. So in those situations, you want to go for a GC Dlight jump there. And that'll work in most situations as well. So if you're not sure, it's safer to just go for the jump there. Because like even, especially if your opponent is like off the ground, you'll fall too far in most situations to hit in there. If they're in like higher health, the Dlight will send them too far up. I can't be bothered to show that off here, but if you want to try that for yourself, you'll see what I mean. Also, at GC Dlight, you can do a set forward recovery, and that's much easier if you want to do like the Russian Mafia or Dlight recovery combo on Hammer. It's a much easier input because you don't have to do the jump, time the jump. I can't hit a GC Dlight. Also, another thing you can do is if you hit your opponent off stage, or if your opponent's off stage and you hit a Dlight, you can do a fallen recovery true. So here, that Dlight recovery was true. That's also true for GC Dlight. If I can get this guy further off stage, maybe it'll work. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And that's really good as kind of like, honestly, it's kind of like a meme option, but if you want to go for like a cool finisher to show off, that's kind of like an option you can go for. Yeah, you can do something like that, send them back down. Okay, some weirder trick combos that exist for literally no reason are Dlight, GC, and Light. Now, I can imagine this could be used if you hit a Dlight stacked and you want to send someone off stage. So see here, I can't like Sare them, or I can't sidelight them. So maybe if you want to push someone off stage in like early health, you can use Endlight and you can set up for an edge guard like this. Other than that, I don't know, it's kind of a meme option. Another thing you can do, which I don't know why it exists, but you could do grounded dare into recovery true. I might be able to hit it. Hold on. There you go. Like buffer the input for the recovery. I don't know, that's like another thing you can do in early white health. I have no idea why it exists, but you know, it's there. So some common Dex-Specific combos you can do are Sair and Let. Sair like walk forward and Let. You need 4 decks to be able to hit this true, and it works only until 40 damage. Another thing you can do is Endlight dash sidelight. If I can get it, it's a really hard input, but you have to buffer the dash. There you go. This can only be hit at 0 damage on 4 decks and above, but it's pretty useful in early health. As Endlight isn't too hard to hit. It's just a bit weird to get used to. The dash is the hardest part. There you go. Okay, so for strings on hammer, there's a few of them. By string, I mean the combo is inescapable if they have no dodge. The first one I'm going to show off is Sidelight Endlight, which is kind of weird. I have the bot on like a really high damage range just to showcase, but this is kind of 140 is the max. You can hit this out, there you go. 2 dodge frames, so it's unjumpable. But it's kind of like harder to hit at higher damage ranges, because you have to decide like way closer. This is 4 dex Teros I'm playing right now. So it might be harder to hit on lower dexterity, I'm not sure. As a string, you can also hit Sair Dlight confirmed if they don't have a dodge. That works up until 60 damage. You can also get Sidelight Dlight if you hit the Sidelight close. Guaranteed. And that works. The Sidelight Dlight works up until 90 damage. But it's a bit more awkward on lower dex legends like Teros. Other string is pretty useful at early health if you're juggling your opponent. Is Nair into recovery. See, 2 dodge frames. That works up until about late yellow. And later health, you hit it in, the closer you'll have to hit the Nair. Like, the closer to stacked, you'll have to hit the Nair. If you hit a stacked Dlight in white health, you can get Dlight there into recovery confirmed. The recovery is pretty awkward to hit because you have to kind of hit it in the middle of the hitbox. It isn't the most consistent thing, but it's there. If you're having a really bad day and you just feel like ruining your opponent's mental, you can get Dlight into Dlight confirmed, as long as the first Dlight sends them low enough. So if you hit it on the edge as well, you can also get the second Dlight confirmed. And this isn't DIable because it isn't a true combo. Okay, one useful tip I want to give out before I go into the Russian Mafia and recovery strings. If you hit a sidelight, you can jump, chase, dodge, nair, and that catches like up dodges. If your opponent likes to jump a lot out of sidelight, this is really useful. It's pretty punishable if your opponent's expecting it, so don't use it every time you hit a sidelight. Okay, so the Russian Mafia is a show-off combo guaranteed string kill confirm thing that works from like early orange onwards, and it goes Dlight, jump, chase, dodge, recovery, drift forward, reverse there. And I'm not getting the Dlight recovery true, but you can get that true. This is a guaranteed string in early orange. I kind of messed it up there. You can get it down to 2 dodge frame, and I don't think it's jumpable even if you mess up the last bit. You can get this true in about 150 health. General rule of thumb is if you have to jump to hit the dare, then the combo will be true. There you go. Okay, see, I got the last bit true. It's just a bit awkward sometimes. Once you practice it, it gets really, really consistent. You can kind of hit this in your games. This might be optimal if you want to kill early, because the recovery does bring your opponent like really high into the air. And in later damages, I think 180 will work. You won't be able to get high enough to hit the jump there, so just go for an air. Oh, that's true actually. I had no idea that was true. Okay, I learned something today. Yeah, you can get that true as well, and if you just want to like show off really, in later health, you can do this. I really have no idea why I can't fucking hit the light recovery true. But yeah, you can also get this out of GC Dlight. It's the same thing. It's only a lot easier. That works for the other variations as well, of course. I'll just show you. There you go. Okay, another thing that you can do on Hammer, that I kind of figured out on my own, is if you hit a recovery on stage, like 2 jump heights up, you can get lots of things guaranteed out of it. So if you hit a recovery 2 jump heights up and like white health, you can do a chase dodge down dare as a guaranteed string. Like that. So if you catch their dodge in early white health with a GC Dlight, you can get all of this confirmed if you're like God himself. I don't know. It's pretty difficult. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not even getting there. I got 2 dodge frames. But yeah, you can get that all confirmed. And if your opponent's in orange, the recovery will send them a bit far forward, so you have to do a chase dodge down diagonal forward dare. Then in even later healths, if you hit a recovery like this, the forward dare won't work anymore. So in those situations, you have to go for reverse dare, like so. I'm not pretty sure that's guaranteed. A lot of people won't be expecting this, so you can just kind of go for this very, very often after you hit a recovery on stage, even though it isn't true. So yeah. Also, if you hit a recovery about 1 jump height above the stage, you can get GC Dlight. Guaranteed, pretty much. I mean, no one's going to be really expecting you to go for that, unless they're like a Hammer player themselves, but pretty sure that's guaranteed, because they're bouncing up into the Dlight. I'm pretty sure you can't jump out of it. Kinda actually hit this in tournament. I think people... I'll put the clip up now. I think people were calling it this combo like the Brazilian Mafia or something in the comments. Another weird thing you can do with Hammer recovery off stage is if you hit the recovery on the wall like this. If I turn on hitboxes, you'll see that forward recovery on the wall literally covers like all of it. See, it covers like anyone who's gonna be close to the wall. If you hit a recovery like that, or it's easier to demonstrate if I have the butt here, or if you hit a recovery when they're standing on the ledge, like a reverse recovery like this, you can get dare confirmed out of it, and sometimes it'll bounce them off the bottom of the stage, like that. But you also have to be very careful, like I just SD'd there. You can get some follow-ups out of it, like Sare if they recovery into you, and then they're just dead. But if I jumped there, I would have been fine, I'm pretty sure. You can kill them with Sare like that. Or you can even go for another recovery. And then do some shit, I don't know. Anyway, that's a thing that exists. Do with it what you will. There you go. Got him. Yeah, that's what you can do if you hit a recovery like that. Okay, this section is going to be dedicated to 9 Dex Hammer, which is only available to Cassidy. And with 9 Dex, you get a lot of combos that kind of break the game, to be completely honest with you. I don't know, I'm just going to show them here, and you can just see for yourself how insane 9 Dex Hammer is. I had no idea it was this bad, trust me. Okay, so one of the main things that you get out of 9 Dex Hammer on Cassidy is Sare Dlight True. I can hit it. There you go. Sare Dlight is a true combo now. And of course, Dlight is your string starter, so you can get like 3-hit combos there. Where it gets even more fucked is the fact that Sidelight true combos into Endlight until literally 150 damage. I'm not even kidding. I'll try it. 140. There you go. It's true. And then after that, it isn't. But I don't know why that's allowed legally, but you know, that's a thing. So, yeah, that's just kind of a thing you can do. That's like in the game. I don't know, and it's like really consistent as well. Pretty consistent. I mean, the Endlight is kind of iffy, because you kind of need to hit the sidelight close for this to be a true combo. See, I messed it up there as well. I don't know. It's kind of a weird input as well. Yeah. I don't know, it kind of feels like everything true combos into everything on this legend. I'm not even exaggerating. Oh yeah, another thing that you can do for some reason is sidelight Dlight. That's true. That's a true combo if you hit the sidelight close. See, even in white, like if you hit it far away, you're not getting that. It's kind of like if they're in a position next to you to hit the Dlight after you hit the sidelight. If you dash or anything or trace dodge forward, it's not going to be tracey like that. So if you hit it close enough that Dlight's just going to hit straight up, you will get that true. So yeah, you can just kind of get a 3-piece combo out of sidelight for literally no reason, and I have no idea. And it's not a 4-piece because I'm pretty sure after the second sidelight, it's DIable. Means they can just like escape it. That isn't guaranteed. But yeah, 3-piece true combo out of sidelight, kind of crazy. Okay, so for the Shwerpy combos, there's 2 of them. They both come out of Stomp, Read the Dodge into Recovery. The first one is called the Zig Zig, and it goes like this. So Stomp, Wait, Recovery, Chase Dodge down, Recovery, Chase Dodge forward, Reverse Dare. And I'm not sure if that's guaranteed. I have no idea, but it's cool, so I recommend learning it anyway. And the next one is called the V. This is better to go for if you don't have enough stage to perform the zigzag, because the zigzag does take up like almost all of small Brawlhalla. I'm rusted. There you go. And you can get the last part true as well. Okay. So the V goes something like this. Dlight, wait, recovery, chase dodge down, exhausted, reverse, recovery, chase dodge down, nair. That's really fast. I can't say it fast enough, but I'm gonna play it back in slow motion. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, Shwerpy originally used these in his old like breaking mental videos. That's where these are from. Okay, so another thing on Hammer that you might have heard about is the like 1 million hit true combo that is on this map only, Fangwild. I'm pretty sure it's DIable, the whole thing is DIable. But it's still fun to do, and I'd really recommend trying to learn it if you want to get better at hammer inputs. So it goes jump there, DCD light, recovery, dare, recovery, sir. Yeah, that's all true, which is really funny. I love doing this just for fun every now and then. For the first part, hitting the Dlight, just have to kind of do it a bit late, just kind of counterintuitive. And then the chase forward recovery is just the Russian Mafia input, except like further up in the air, so you should be familiar with that. And then just the drift forward reverse there. That's also just the same as the Russian Mafia combo. And then for the recovery that you hit after the dare, you just kind of have to drift forward and be patient with it. It's a bit weird, but you'll get used to it. Just don't go for it straight away. Just wait until you're in position to hit the recovery. And then the Sare at the end is the easiest part of the whole thing. You literally just hold down your attack button and forward and it'll hit. There you go. Okay, that's it. Okay, so for Bodvar, you can get Dlight side sig guaranteed, and I think it's true sometimes if you hit the Dlight really far away. It's just a bit of a weird input. So for Cassidy, you can always hit Dlight and sig true. It's always been a true combo. I think only specifically for 9 Dex Cassidy, you can hit Nair into Ensig true at lower health ranges. I'm pretty sure this only works at like 0 damage. And then another thing you can do is if you hit an N-Light, you can do a chase dodge side sig, and you can get that true. It's just you have to hit the side sig really late, and it's pretty, not very intuitive. There you go. So that works up until 20 damage. Gnash has a Dlight side sig confirmed. I think only at lower health because it's 3 dodge. No, never mind, 1 dodge frame. Yeah, so you can hit this confirmed. Okay, on core you can hit Dlight and sig 1 dodge frame. It's pretty weird sometimes You kind of have to hit the Dlight pretty close, because if you hit it far away, the N-Sig straight up won't hit, but that's the thing you can do. On Thor, you can hit Dlight N-Sig true. If you hit the Dlight stack, then this works for literally every damage range. Also, you can hit grounded Nair into N-Sig as a guaranteed string. You can get it to 2 dot frames. There you go. I'm not sure what health that works up until, but you know, it exists, so use it if you want to. With Magyar, same as Thor, if you hit a Dlight stack, you can true combo into N-Sig, and that works basically every health until it kills. So for Sentinel, you can hit Dlight N-Sig guaranteed, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that though. It's pretty weird. It hits very high up, so it's hard for them to jump out of it at like lower health. But it is 4 dodge frames, so they can jump out of it depending on the health. So for Teros, you can get Dlight N-Sig as a guaranteed 1 frame string. Same with Dlight D-Sig, I'm pretty sure. You can get that lower. Yeah, 2 frame. That used to be true, by the way, instead of Dlight N-Sig. You can't really hit the Dlight stacked if you want to hit this, but yeah. Okay, so for Yumiko, the most cursed evil character in this entire game, you can hit like pretty much every aerial move out of D-Sig. But Nair is usually the most consistent. You can also hit Dlight N-Sig, true. I think at pretty much every single damage range. And at 0 damage, you can also get Ser true out of that for literally no reason. But only at 0 damage, and it's really inconsistent as well. Another thing that you can do on Yumiko that's like pretty weird and inconsistent. It used to be like way more consistent. I'm gonna try and do it here, but it's gonna take me a while, so hold on. Yeah, no, that straight up just fucking kills them if you hit the N-Sig correctly. Like, they just die. I don't know, man. Please, please don't do this in your ranked game. I mean, it's my fault for showing it to you, so I guess go nuts, I'm not sure. Do with it what you will. Actually, that's kind of consistent, never mind. Yeah, good luck.